The Duchess and the Deserter. Chapter 1. Ashes at Hawthorne Manor. The war announced itself long before soldiers arrived. It lived in silence, in the way servants whispered in corners, in the way windows remained shuttered even at midday, in the way letters arrived sealed in black wax and disappeared just as quickly into her father's study. Lady Seraphina Ashbourne stood at the highest balcony of Hawthorne Manor and watched smoke rise somewhere beyond the eastern woods. Another village, another fire. The cold wind tugged at the sleeves of her ivory gown, though summer had barely ended. Below her, horses stamped nervously in the courtyard while stable boys hurried with lowered heads. No one laughed any more, not since the war crossed the northern border. Lady Seraphina, she turned. Her maid, Clara, stood in the doorway clutching a folded letter with trembling fingers. "You're requested downstairs." Seraphina sighed softly. "Requested?" Clara hesitated. "Your father said immediately." That meant trouble. Her father never demanded immediacy unless politics stood breathing in the room. Seraphina descended the grand staircase with measured calm, though unease pulled inside her chest. Portraits of stern Ashbourne ancestors watched from gold frames as if judging every step she took. The drawing-room doors stood open. Inside waited her father, and beside him, a stranger in military uniform. Tall, sharp-featured, decorated in silver insignia, his expression was polished in the way expensive mirrors were polished, flawless and cold. Lord Edwin Blackwood. She recognized him instantly. Commander. War favorite, rumored future minister, and feared. Her stomach tightened. "Ah," her father said stiffly. "There she is." Seraphina lowered herself into a graceful curtsy. "My lady," Edwin said with a faint smile that never reached his eyes. Something about him unsettled her immediately, like standing too close to frozen water. "Sit," her father instructed. "Not please." Never a good sign. Seraphina obeyed. Her father folded trembling hands together. "You are 19 now." Her pulse slowed. "No, no," she said quietly. His jaw tightened. "You do not yet know what I am about to say." "I know enough." Lord Edwin leaned back, studying her, almost amused. Outside, thunder rolled. Her father inhaled. "Our family is vulnerable. The war has weakened trade, estates are failing, enemies gather around old names." His voice lowered. "You are to marry Lord Edwin Blackwood." Silence. Absolute silence. The room tilted. Seraphina stared. "No." Her father's expression darkened. "This is not a negotiation. You arranged my life without asking. I arranged your survival." Lord Edwin finally spoke. "You'll find me reasonable." His voice was smooth, controlled, the kind that expected obedience. Seraphina forced herself not to recoil. "I know what people say about you." One dark brow lifted. "And what do they say?" "That men disappear after crossing you." A pause. Then, he smiled. Not warmly. "People exaggerate." A chill traveled her spine. Her father rose abruptly. "This marriage protects our name." "No," Seraphina said again, standing now. "It cages me." Thunder cracked overhead. For one strange second, she thought she saw worry flash through her father's face. Not anger. Fear. Real fear. Before he could answer, shouting erupted outside. A servant burst through the doors. Pale. Breathless. "My lord." Everyone turned. The servant swallowed hard. Smoke at the eastern gate. Another servant rushed in. Then another. Chaos followed. Horses missing. Riders approaching. The guards. A scream split the corridor. Seraphina froze. Her father paled. Lord Edwin stood. Immediately, hand moving to the sword at his side. Then came the sound. Gunfire. Close. Too close. The manor shook. Glass shattered somewhere upstairs. Outside, people screamed. And suddenly, a rough voice behind her. "My lady." She turned sharply. A man stood near the doorway. Dust on his sleeves. Dark hair windswept. Simple servant clothes stained with dirt. Elias Vale, one of the estate workers. A stable hand, she thought. Quiet, forgettable, except tonight his expression carried frightening certainty. "You need to leave," he said. Now, before they locked the gates, before she could speak, the front doors exploded inward.